Be ready for dictation. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, this is quite a simple bill which tries to regularize or rather bring up to date some of the rules regarding licensing, and for that purpose the definitions are sought to be changed. Now, it is quite obvious that when these definitions have been adopted, it will give a new type of work to the ministry, and it is in anticipation of this new type of work like telecommunication, television, etc., that these particular definitions are sought to be extended. It is therefore quite relevant to point out that the new responsibilities which the ministry is undertaking as a result of the changes in the definitions of the terms for the purpose of licensing could be effectively discharged only if the administrative setup is also suitably changed so as to make it possible for these new responsibilities to be adequately discharged. Sir, we know that the zonal system in our telegraph and postal departments still requires a lot of change, and if these new responsibilities are to be adequately discharged, it will be necessary to reorganize and to create some new zones. For example, a zone for Gujarat might now become necessary in view of the fact that the new state has come into being, and it is desirable that there is a special zone which looks after the needs and requirements of that particular area. Social media has become a big part of our lives. It is a way for people to connect, share, and communicate with each other. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram allow people to share pictures, videos, thoughts, and more. One major benefit of social media is that it helps us stay connected with friends and family. Even if we live far apart, we can still share our lives with each other. Social media makes it easy to share updates, photos, and videos. This helps us feel closer to our loved ones no matter where they are. Social media also helps us learn new things. We can follow pages and groups about our interests such as cooking, sports, or science. This allows us to find new ideas, learn new skills, and stay updated on current events. Many people use social media to follow news and get information quickly. Another positive aspect is that social media gives a voice to everyone. People can share their opinions and experiences with a large audience. This can help raise awareness about important issues and bring about change. For example, social media has played a big role in movements for social justice and environmental protection. However, there are also negative effects of social media. One major concern is the impact on mental health. Spending too much time on social media can lead to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. People often compare themselves to others, which can make them feel inadequate or unhappy. Seeing only the best parts of other people's lives can create a false sense of reality. Another issue is the spread of false information. It is easy for rumors and fake news to spread quickly on social media. This can lead to misunderstandings and even panic. People need to be careful about what they believe and share on these platforms. Privacy is another big concern. When we share our lives on social media, we sometimes forget that this information can be seen by many people, including strangers. This can lead to problems like identity theft or unwanted attention. It is important to be aware of privacy settings and to think carefully about what we post. Social media can also affect relationships. While it helps us stay connected, it can also create distance. Spending too much time online can take away from physical interactions. This can weaken our relationships and lead to misunderstandings. It is important to balance our online and offline lives. Despite these challenges, social media is here to stay. It has become an essential part of how we communicate and share information. To use it wisely, we need to be aware of its effects and make steps to minimize the negative ones. One way to do this is by setting limits on our social media use. Taking breaks and spending more time offline can help improve our mental health and relationships. It is also important to be mindful of what we share and to protect our privacy. We should also be careful about the information we consume, checking the credibility of sources and not spreading false information can help create a more trustworthy online environment. Supporting and sharing positive and factual content can make social media a better place for everyone. Social media has both positive and negative effects on our lives. It helps us stay connected, learn new things, and share our voices. However, it also affects our mental health, spreads false information, and raises privacy concerns. By being mindful of how we use social media, we can enjoy its benefits while minimizing its drawbacks. Social media is a powerful tool,